Guys, welcome back to the YouTube channel. So today we're going to talk about something that I have lacked on, and I think I'm getting a little better as I get older, but still not the best. Everybody knows my buddy Brian. He had a pretty bad crash a couple weeks ago, jammed the car head first into the wall. And one of my worst fears is crashing, and we're doing no prep racing now. And it's no prep, so we got a much better chance of wadding our stuff up. Right after Brian's crash, I decided it was definitely time for me to take some safety stuff more seriously. And this is something that's not mandated by a lot of classes, but it's something that could potentially save your life. And as much as I love racing, as much as I love drag racing, I've raced my whole life, I don't want to die in the race car. I want the car to save my life, and the equipment, if I wad it up, I want it to help save me. And so one of the things I bought a HANS device. And, head and neck safety is one of those things. There's been a lot of people that have died. The helmet, when it's on your head, you have muscles in your neck. But when you come to a sudden stop, mostly forward, then there's a chance for internal decapitation, where it basically just, your neck breaks and it cuts your spine. And so then at that point, you're dead. There's nothing that can happen. One that sticks out to me happened in early 2000s. Dale Earnhardt Sr., he crashed into the wall. It looked like a fairly harmless crash. But it went straight up in there. But, at the time, head and neck safety wasn't a big thing. People had the little horseshoe collars, and that stuff is more for like support of the helmet. It's going to let it not go down, but it's not going to prevent your head from going forward. So I broke down, and, as a budget racer, it's one of those things that's often hard, and all of us do it, and we've all failed at, safety stuff in some way or another. But, we spend money on the cars to make them faster, to make, more horsepower, to give it more grip, to give it, tires. We spend money doing that, but sometimes we lack our safety stuff. And the HANS device is not cheap. There were some cheaper ones out there. They look nice, but I decided I wanted to go with the Simpson brand, the HANS, and I got the HANS 3. So we're fixing to put this on my helmet, and we're going to try it out real fast. I'm going to show you how it hooks up. It looks like it's pretty simple. All right, guys, make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. Go hit the join button. Go to turbojohnracing.com if you want to support us and buy some shirts. So we appreciate it. We're going to hook this thing up real fast. This is a very old helmet. I've had this helmet since I was like in 5th grade. You can see the snail. It is a SA 2005. So this one's, I think it's out of date now. That's one of my next purchases I'm going to get. It's got some little scars on it from throwing it around in the roll cage, but overall this thing's in pretty good shape. But the key thing is with this helmet, and if you don't have a helmet that has these, you have to put them in. It has these anchor points, and so this is what part of the HANS device actually mounts to. So it'll mount to the anchor device over here too. So let's take this thing and open it. And this, like I said, this is the Simpson. It's the HANS, the HANS 3 device. So this is, the very, very basic one. Just opening this thing up real fast, and we'll try it out. It looks pretty cool. It looks pretty neat. Okay, let's see. That's everything on the floor. So I've messed with these a few times. I've looked at them, but I've never actually owned one. So this is pretty basic. It's not adjustable. This is the large or extra large. It is the biggest one they make. It's got this nice, it's like a rubber mat type something that's going to be to hold your seatbelt so that it doesn't slide. These pads are for comfort, so they are not designed to necessarily, for safety in mind. It's just if you hit the, your seatbelts are going over this. So, when you go on your driver's seat, you got a little bit of, padding there, and the seatbelts are nice and soft because they're cloth. And so if you do crash, it's going to hurt, but it's not going to hurt terribly. But with this, if you don't have these little pads on it, you're going to have plastic right on top of in between your seatbelt and your shoulders. It's probably going to be pretty bad hurting. But so this basically goes over your shoulders, and then these are, I got the quick connect ones instead of the ones that just snap on. And basically this gives you some side to side head movement, left to right and up and down, limited it looks like. But in the event that you crash your seatbelts, this is tied down nice and tight. It's going to prevent that helmet from going forward. And they say this thing should be a little snug going on, and it is. But you can see when it fits on, when it gets on here, it's going to sit there, and then my seatbelts are going to strap this onto my shoulders. And man, it's very snug. When I get my my driving suit on, it's going to be definitely very snug there. and then pulling it off, and not that big a deal. This thing is super simple. This little clamp design here, basically this is your quick disconnects here. You simply pull that down, and then that opens right up. And so then you just pull the tether off of it, and the tether, it simply just goes on here, just like this. Oh man, this is super simple. So we got the Allen wrench. It comes with everything you need here. So what it looks like, these are used if you do not have the anchors already. This would go, you drill your hole, and this goes into the inside of the helmet, and now you've got this anchor spot. But since mine already has that, this is not going to be utilized. The only thing we're going to use is this piece right here, and it's going to snap right on there. I did say you did not want to over tighten this. You want to max torque to, I think it's 10 foot-pounds. Okay guys, and just like that, this is installed. And you can see when this is on your head, this is the quick release. It's just that simple. Pull it, and this is spring loaded. And then that's just how you put it on. So to put this on the tether, basically you just go, you slide it on, and then shut it on this side. And then the same thing on this side, pull it down. It goes on, and then you shut it. And so now these things are linked. And so you've got a link between your head and your shoulders, and it's not going to allow it to go but that far. But it allows you to turn, go up a little bit, go down a little bit, and then you're set. So this is the way it links up. That's pretty cool. We'll see how easy it is to get this on by yourself. Oh yeah, pretty easy. Strapped on. In with the seatbelt. Oh yeah, you can feel it. Got perfect mobility side to side, up, down, left to right. So when you're pinned back in the seat, it's not going to let it completely come forward. All right, you can get out of it. Just like that, they're down. All right, guys, well that is pretty cool. That is pretty neat. All right, guys, well I guess that's going to do it. We're going to go racing. I'm pretty excited. We got us a HANS device, and you know, this is something that, you know, $500, but at the same time that could save my life or save some doctor bills, even if I didn't get killed. But so we're going to try it out. This is part of it. I'm going to be stepping up my safety game. Hopefully get some more, you know, safety items, some newer fire equipment stuff. But overall, I mean, I think this is pretty cool. I may be late to the party, but better to show up late than never, guys. So y'all make sure y'all step up your game too. Y'all comment, like, and subscribe. We'll see y'all soon.